Hello, welcome back. I don't know why you're here. God knows I don't know why I'm here. Beyond the fact that a long time ago, two people had a very irresponsible night, and I'm paying for it for the rest of my life. As we all know. So, what do we got today? Well, today we have some soul builds with some returning favorites in the form of my little trio of oh crud. Sweet Pea, what is your name again? Nope, you actually are Nekomata. I've almost mistaken the other cat girl in the game for that before. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry. And we have Yamawaro, right? Yeah, I'm not pronouncing any of this correctly. You all know that. I don't know. We're just gonna call them my mountain boys, and we'll go with that for now. Okay, thank you. Please bear with me. I love how her cat in this one here in the Summer Watch. One I've got nicknamed Summerwatch here. This looks like a palico from Monster Hunter. This actually kind of reminds me a little bit of some of the palicos running around in there. I'm serious. That's adorable. Somebody on the Onmyoji team here, you a fan of Monster Hunter World or something? Or one of the other Monster Hunters at the franchise? Come on. No shame here. No shame at all, my dude. Or dudette. We all love it. So let's start out with her, of course. Now, Summer Watch here, she's a grade 5, but she is fully skilled up, as we can clearly see here. Come on. There's the freezing. Yay, freezing. Tachibana. I love the names for the cats. So anyway, yeah. Now, in her case, I've gone with the Watcher skin. What? Not Watcher skin. The Watcher soul set. You can clearly tell I haven't slept in a week, right? Glad to hear. And she's oriented pretty heavy-handedly towards attack. Which, I mean, yays. But also crit in the form of adding on some fire chicken. You all know I can't pronounce this thing, so I'm calling it fire chicken. Moving on. As you can see, yes, it's very heavily... She's not the fastest. I mean, she's got a little extra speed, a little extra defense, a little extra HP. Her focus is mainly on her attack and her crit. She's basically here to just, punch something in the face as hard as possible. Which, we love that. Now, over here, we have Christmas Cat. And the only reason I shortened it down to Xmas Cat is literally because Christmas Cat is too long of a name to actually fit in the box. Moving on. Now, as you can see, just like with her sister, is Summer Watch, she too is fully skilled up at a grade 5. But where Summer Watch is more hit towards having the Watcher set, and with attack being her focus, hers is actually boosting a little bit more towards having Seductress here for its beautiful effects here. We love Seductress around here. But she's also relatively she's also very attack oriented, a little bit more defense, a little bit more HP. Little more crit, some crit damage, of course a nice little dose of effect resistance because we don't like them getting knocked stupid. Speeds, yeah, just a little above what normal. But of course she has Dawn Fairy on here because this did give me a more of a defensive bonus. I had noticed that, mostly because I figure a little extra defense isn't going to hurt nothing. Jesus, what was that? 1 second. Sorry, apparently, one of my cats decided to do something crazy. Anyway. So, of course, we go away from Christmas time here, and we'll go down here to Summer Echo, and I'm not gonna lie, this is actually just kind of hilarious. In retrospect, to realize I have one here named Summer Watch and the other named Summer Echo. I probably need to adjust that, but I'm just... nah. Ain't broke too bad, don't fix it. So let's see, where are you? Where are you? Where are you, my little kitty cat? There you are, my kitty cat. That is a very cute skin, by the way. But anyway, as per her name and the rest of her siblings, she is hooked up, of course, with the Echoer set. Nice little roundabout. I noticed most of them they all seem to have the same amount of crit at this point, but yeah, we can work with this. She's grade 4. She's not fully skilled up. She's only got like her first skill fully skilled, but we're still working on the rest. Okay, that was one of my cats meowing. So as you can see, Echoer here is focused on the attack and the crit, but also taking advantage of this beautiful chance of assistance, if only because we like to have a little fun with that. Now, not to say that I'm not very interested in something. Now, what is it? Simple. It would actually be related to this 5 strike attack on one enemy. This almost makes me want to try one of my favorite, like, multi-hitter strategies for a soul set, which you'll see in a few minutes if you haven't seen before on the channel. But, you know, we'll see. I think I'll probably score another Nekomata after I get Summer Echo boosted up and go and try that one. Just because I'm very curious what that particular soul set will do and what she could do with it. Now, of course, you see she has Fortune Cat on here for defense boosting, and because I had these beautiful attack boosters, because, yes. Overall, she might be a little beast, and we love that, don't we? Now, let's head up the line here, and we'll go to our little mountain boy. I'm going to fire. Where are you? Come on. There we go. Now, our first boy here, he's grade 5. He is fully skilled up. And of course he uses the claws set because why not? I've mostly built him to be more attack oriented, and as you can see his speed is through the roof. He's also very much affected by his effect hit because we love a good daze when it's not being inflicted with us. And of course he has the multi-hitting time here. As you can see, yes, effect hit is sent to the roof, and that's because his daze effect is in fact affected by his effect hit, so you know. And of course speed, because we want to try to get, I'm trying to actually put this particular mountain boy on first turns, because that can actually buy you, if you got like a controlling effect and you can get it to hit at least decently on your first turn, sometimes that can actually buy you some time to put a even better strategy to play. And of course, yeah. Now, of course, the claw set is here mostly because of this grants a 50% chance of ignoring 45% defense when attacking. If he's going to be doing all this damage and dazing people, he may as well make it hit where it hurts. So, why not? And of course, everything has some effect hit. This has a double heap and helping. I clicked on you. And of course, he also has Scarlet on here for some additional attack. Because, yes. Overall, I actually kind of like this set, Watcher on him, but I also really like the whole effective boosting. I feel like I could probably do a version of him that literally you could probably hook up with Azure Basin or something, so he's like, okay, I'm gonna get you some effect, but I'm also gonna bring you some orbs on as soon as we start too, just for funsies. You know, not a bad idea. Nah, too far. Now, of course, we move on to our second boyo here. Silly boy. Who, unlike others, he is actually fully skilled up, but he is grade 4 and unevolved, like Summer Echo is, because this is to show what a unevolved version of them is able to do. As you can see, yes, this one too takes advantage of effect hit being boosted to the heavens. A generous portion of attack. A little bit of crit damage. Not as much speed as Big Brother up there, but, you know, we're gonna make up for a lot of that because of the soul set here, which is personally I think is a great combination of souls if you have a multi-hitting Shiki, because it's just stacking. as pointed, we have Possessor, which we all know increases damage dealt by 20% if dealt to the same target, increases the damage dealt by subsequent strikes by 40 and 60% respectively, and the loops. So yes, multi-hitting Shiki, it's gonna do a lot of damage, because if you really think about that, if you've got someone who's doing multi-hits in an AoE kind of situation, they're hitting all their targets at once, so technically this is going to be multiplying all that damage on all of them. So yes, it's a lot of fun. So of course we have this one here, this double heap and helping of effect hit, and yes, you can't go wrong with a giant heap and helping of effect hit. I'm sorry, double helpings if you need it, perfect. Better your chances. But of course, a soul I have long been claiming is the love letter to multi-hitting Shiki in the form of Ghostly Songstress, because after dealing damage to monsters 5 times, the next damage dealt to a monster inflicts damage equal to 20% of its max HP, ignoring defense to a max of 255% of all attack. Do you see why I say Ghostly Songstress and Possessor are a combination made in hell? You can do some stupidly good damage with this, so yes. Of course, this one does a little effect hit boosting, but you can do some stupidly good damage with this. Which, hopefully, we get to see. But, since we don't have an Orebringer, maybe we will. So, on that note, if you want to knock off here, that is perfectly fine. We just ask that you do the Holy Trifecta of YouTube, and do the like and comment and subscribe on the way out the door. You want to stick around for the fireworks display? We're gonna hit the level 40 Hahakagami zone that we're in right now. Let these little quintet wreck shop. Then we're gonna hit the Kappa, level 40 Kappa zone, and again let them wreck shop. All the while Seme is in the background here, just being himself. Yep, see, you saw him a little bit when she danced. No, didn't want to do that. Alright, so, still here? Alright, let's go. Shall we? Hit it. Oh, the freezing! 1 second, please. There we go. I love that it just did that. I mean, this is almost a little unfair. Yeah, that was some stupid damage. No, don't worry, it'll catch up eventually. If you really think about it, Mountain Boy's skin here, it almost looks like this is just too comical. But it's... Oh. And there, of course, we have the assistants. Okay, yeah. Now, of course, we only had one get affected, which that happens. You know, chuck a cat. Now, if anything, this kind of proves a point in that, at the very least, Summer Echo's HP and defense could stand to be a lot higher. At the very least, early on, it definitely need to, at least with this setup, I would definitely need to have healers with her. But overall, they held out pretty nicely. But again, you can expect this when you don't have a dedicated healer on the team. And there's the freezing. And my game went non-responsive for a minute. But, alright, do your little victory dances. Silly things. Alright. So, while the game does some chaos, we're going to hit the Kappa zone. I'll see y'all in a minute, okay? Okay. The game almost actually crashed, but I should have seen that coming, considering how it was botching in the last fight against the Hahakagami. So let's hope it's better here in the Kappa zone, shall we? Go for it. So far, so good. Okay, we got one daze in there. You know, you'd almost think that with his effect hit being so high, he'd be able to actually daze more than just like one at a time. But I guess that it might be just a single strike situation. But that's fine. Okay, there we go. There's some multi-dazing. I was wondering if that was going to actually happen. I'm sorry, I just love the Nekomata. But okay, overall not bad, and that certainly went a lot better than the previous fight against the Hahakagami zone. So yeah, that was fun. Right, so I'm gonna knock off here. If you made it to the end, thank you very much. And please, if you feel like doing the holy trifecta of YouTube down below with the like, comment, subscribe, it is very much appreciated. If not, hey, we're cool. No big, I'll just see you next time, alright? See ya! Yes.